Hey friends, and welcome back to In Stars and Time. Now, the other game that I'm doing, that was supposed to upload today, but I encountered a game-breaking glitch. So I'm going to play through that whole game again to fix that. Hopefully that'll work. So for now, In Stars and Time. Last we left off with you think the change god for its boss can quickly run away. Last we left off with this, we beat the king again. We still looped back, and Loop wants to hang out. He wants to test a theory, apparently. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Stardust! How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? We can hang out now. Oh? Our theory hangout! Yes! But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow, after you're done acting things out at the clock tower? Wait, you want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me? Yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Does it matter what they think? They'll forget it all in your next loop, after all. I guess it doesn't. Neat. Will you come then? I'll come, yeah. Neat. I'll see you soon then. You nod. You spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favor tree. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up there, Stardust, up there. Up there. Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here. I'm here. Come and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You sigh and climb the tree. Oh, wow. Ah, isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You are. You can see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop Hangout. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. According to yourself, you knew everything I know, so don't you already know everything about me? Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name, you know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of. Do I know you? Oh, no, you don't know me. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh. Not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me? When I say I'm here to help? You don't think I'm lying, and I'm actually the one trapping you here, or whatever? You really believe that I'm here to help you? I do. Oh. You always surprise me, Stardust. I know I wouldn't believe myself if I was in your place. Maybe time has made me more jaded than you are. And how old are you? But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible for me to escape? Of course. Why would I be? Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you, after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. Really? I know how it feels, you know? To be stuck somewhere, with no hope of escape, forced to relive the exact same events over and over, taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change, that everything will be okay, and finding yourself trapped still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. Yeah, I know so little about you. I'd rather not. Ah, of course. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey. You and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. Ah, it'll happen soon now. What will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask, and then... Oh. Ugh! You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw... something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end like this, with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack... The king's first attack? How long have you been talking to Loop? Who was the king attacking? Who was he... The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it. Every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars. I wonder who he attacked. You can't even hear Loop speak. Your friends. They were against the king just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you, not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze, no sadness, just some slight impatience, like, did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already, so we can move on. Is he actually saying that in my head, or like, because I can't tell. I'll switch voices. Who is the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. Hold on. Because you weren't there! They died because you weren't there! They're gone because you weren't there! You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach, because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. They're gone. Because of you, because of you, because of you, because of... Yeah, okay. You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't... You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back, or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You... Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow, this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly, in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You're not helping at all, Loop. You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work. Aren't you? How the loops work. How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kind of do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaiden. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when you talk when the head housemaiden talks to you, and you loop just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Loop's right. There have been other times you loop back without dying too, but what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk, after all. But, yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, it looks like that's all you can find out. It looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still help your party. And you still have questions to ask the king, don't you? I'll be ready to help you next loop. But for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. That was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, I'm looking at you differently now, Loop. I'm looking at you differently, okay? Alright, time. Huh. Oh yeah, Maribel. Maribel is here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Questions. So which one will you choose? Sorry? You point at her pile of papers. What? What? How? What do you know? Answer me! She has her hand on her rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I would like your help, if you'll give it. Experience? Sure. Thank you, Siffrin. But, this might take some time. So, make sure you have time? I have time now. Oh! Okay. Okay. How to do this. Sit down next to me, maybe. You sit down. Maribel looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead? So, what are those papers really? Oh, um, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like, when you promise to stay with someone forever? Is Maribel looking for a partner? No, wait, that's not exactly what it... That's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Okay, that still sounds... Dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet. Dating. You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused. Alright, well... Before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet and that I could date. But I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today, and look through all of them, and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help? I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with, so I'd appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye. Ha. As long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. And also I need a distraction from tomorrow, very badly. So I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with, this. Oh. Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone, but you think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle. Yeah, out of my comfort zone is... yeah, maybe. Let's have a look then. Alright, I have a few profiles right here. She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. Was she carrying it with her throughout the entire journey? Here's a few of them. So, you can go first. And tell me what you think. And I'll go after. Well, tell me what you think about him. She shows you a file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? We have one of those at home? That's... wow. I got nothing. He looks nice. He does, I suppose? She supposes. Either way, sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine? Do you have someone more feminine looking? She looks through her files. How about her? She shows you the profile of a gentle-looking lady. She looks nice. She does, I guess? We are very similar. Wow. She guesses. So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into, then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. That's nice. But if you had to choose... someone... nice? You nod. Okay. And someone... pretty? You nod. And someone who... likes me? Okay, well, that last one, you kind of have to have that, yeah. You don't nod. Mira. No, wait, let me think a bit more. I want someone who... She thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Well, you think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Wait, are you just going to copy my answers? No? Okay, fine. You got me, Sifrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Understandable. Oh, that makes sense. But then, why? So then, why worry about it? You know, Sifrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing. Changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. Becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? Yeah, but that doesn't mean like doing something you yourself wouldn't normally do, right? I mean, like, sure, if it sounds fun or something like that, sure, but like when they say change, I don't think they mean like something like, okay, I was about to go with a very extreme answer, but this is not that extreme, so keep going. That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so I'm trying. I'm trying new things. And some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new, easy things, can you? I suppose that's true. Just make sure these new things you're trying are still legal, yeah? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Alright. Still legal. Things I don't want to do at all. Okay, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. You know, like, sure, some things, I guess, maybe. I'm not really the best for this at all. But there are some things you really should stay away from. Things she doesn't want to do? Like dating? Yes, like dating. But, you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? Not exactly, no. There are people who, to my knowledge, have gone their entire lives without finding a romantic partner or things like that. You don't see that too often on media or things like that because for some reason media is like, it's so important in your life and you just can't go without it, when in reality, there are people who have. I don't know how they feel, but yeah. I mean, for instance, I haven't dated anyone like ever. Granted, I'm still kind of young, so still time, but so far, nothing. So I'm completely fine right now, so yeah. To be a good housemaiden, I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to. Who said that? I'm not reading that. I have to bond with them. I have to... Nope. 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 No. And... And you don't want to? And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Sifrin. Not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. That's completely fine. I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? No, not at all. Oh, stars, this is heavy. Yeah, it is. You're not sure what to say. Maybe... Well, why do you need to change? Because I have to, Sifrin! I'm a housemaiden, and I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it. Not be with someone that way. You don't have to. I'm where a lot of society says it's such a big, important role, but you really don't have to, you know? But, Sifrin, there's such a pressure to force us to do that. And not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person, for crap's sake. Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Completely changed? Jeez, okay, sorry, that's a lot. That is a lot. Like, yeah, sure, change can be good, sometimes. Sometimes it can't. But like, man, okay. Isabeau isn't even a housemaiden, and he's changed. How so? And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. if you're fine with it, that's okay, you know? As long as you're not hurting anyone, it's completely fine. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't know if they understand that sometimes I just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them, which I can't do. And no. Also, I can change. And it makes me feel like a mistake. Oh, gosh. This is... sorry. This is quite the, wow. Are we gonna have... Because, like, with Odile, it was, something... Okay, well, this is also society-based, but this is like, okay, the other one is also identity, I guess. So all of them are gonna be, like, identity idea type thing? I guess that makes sense. Man, though, heavy. That I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Broken? But because everyone else can. There are other people who haven't. It's fine. Well, I don't know about the romantic parts. But I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? Why not? It's weird, right? Yes. Mirabelle takes a hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice. Yeah! It's just weird. And gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Siffrin. You mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. What a relief. To have someone who understands this, at least. But it doesn't fix anything. It doesn't change. I need to change. And dating, it's part of it, so... Mirabelle sighs. Siffrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith, but some other parts you don't know how to follow? Okay, I do, yes. I don't know how many people have that. I want to say everyone, but then there's some people who are so extremely devoted to the idea of it that I've noticed that they actually kind of hurt some other people without really realizing it. So, I don't know. Some other parts you don't know what to do with. Some other parts just bring you grief. Something that brings you both joy and grief. You think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but... yeah, I have something like that. So, you do too? How do you deal with it, then? You don't. I just try not to think about things that bother me in general. In this day and age, that is so difficult to do, but that's basically the same for me, yeah. Avoidance, huh? That feels a little too cowardly for me. Ouch! Okay, well, thanks for that. Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say... You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabelle held those feelings towards the change belief. She always seemed so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box that she doesn't want to be in. Why she doesn't leave it behind? Why doesn't she leave it behind then? It's difficult, right? If it's the only thing you know, then it's difficult to leave that all behind. You suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but... You could always game the system, right? What? I've never heard of that. What does that mean? Game the system? Change things by deciding not to change? Okay, yeah. Usually with this kind of thing, that idea takes a while to, you know, become more accepted. It's not easy. If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. That's true. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing by deciding not to change? Cypherin, that's not how it works. But no one needs to know. Change myself by deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now, you mean it. It does. It does sound challenging and fun. Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Cypherin. Thank you for talking with me. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go, go. Don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? You got a memory of faith. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Faith boosts all of your housemaiden stats by 30. Wow! Your housemaiden also learned the skill Holy Care Shield. Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. Oh my gosh, wow. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your housemaiden have had this exact conversation. So, if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? You nod to Mirabelle. You wave goodbye. Wow. Okay. Well, companion quest. That was a lot. That one, wow. Okay. I I don't know what to say about that. It's just, man. Okay. Well, time? Okay. Do we have enough time for... We might have enough for Bonnie, hopefully. We're really talking to a lot of people now, but yeah. Bonnie, what you got? What's your thing? Because that was big. Well, that was big. Hey, friend. What do you want? Can I help you with anything? Help me? But I don't want your help. I don't want you to help me with anything. You don't? I don't. You're stupid and you don't know me. So I don't want you to help me. I don't know you? You really don't. Not even a little bit. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods, stupid. Okay. I do. Huh? You love rice? Yeah, that's true, but... And pineapples. And the last one is samosas. But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite, stupid? It is... Without cheese, with potatoes? Yeah. That's all my favorite foods. Success! If you remembered them all, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have... There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time. I think I have time, sure. Okay. Then come with me. I really hope I have time. Bonnie brought you outside of Dormont. We gotta hang out with a preteen. Let's go. You can see some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance. Friend, You said I could ask you I could ask for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh, I know Dial is gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go! Bonnie ran away. Towards the sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can go. Look! Look! I'm not scared. Come on! I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this. I can do this. Bonnie! Without thinking about it, you strike. One hit. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie! I'm sorry. You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly in and out. And make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, no. It's your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do. You frown. I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go on ahead on your own. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Okay. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands. That's a scissors sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah. I know rockcraft. So I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay. Okay. Here I go. You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Nice. Ow. You did it! Yeah! I did it! I did it, friend! You clap. You breathe in and out. 100 XP received. Yeah! You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back. Hey, friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you? What? What? Dial and Za and Bell said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump, and because they said no. Because they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why. Because it means we can't high-five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason. I don't mind being touched or tugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh, maybe it's because you're not ready for when it happens. That's how it is with Niall. Niall? Niall? My sister. Her name's Petronile, but it's dumb, so I call her Niall. She doesn't like it when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Niall's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easily, I think. One day, I touched her shoulder, and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud, like, "Ah!" But then she said I shouldn't do it again, because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over, and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once, though. Really, that's cool. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big. See? Bonnie points at their boots. You nod. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't often talk about her. She's frozen in time, and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad, and also talking about her hurts me and makes me sad. I want Niall to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? I have a memory problem. Do you... You flinch. Can't remember. Oh. But maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it, and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm not... And if I tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but... Sure. Huh. Okay. I'll remember that. So, then, Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I'm gonna touch you now! Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow, why? Ow! You saw me, and I told you so, it's fine. I guess so? Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more. You spot a sadness in the distance and attack. A little worried that they're gonna abuse that. Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. Oh, no. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven, and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. You tripped on a branch. Huh? Friend! The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack. No! Not this time! Oh wow, good job there. Nice. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received. Friend! Friend, are you okay? Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bon. I just tripped. Really? You promise? You nod. Okay. You haven't called me Bon in forever. Only Za calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You nod. Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all. Before? Before? Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back when you protected me from that other sadness, you know? What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid! Oh, memory problem, remember? Oh. Ah! Oh crap, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you. I knew it. You're so crabbing stupid. Okay, that's a little mean. You didn't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter? Oh gosh, okay, hold on. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't see me from one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabbing matter. That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful, and a sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small. No one else was close enough to do anything. They're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them, and... Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. Could you have stayed put? I could have... I could have taken care of it. You are a preteen. Everyone's more careful with you. I was fine. But no. Friend thinks they're better than everyone else. And you try to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt. Because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar. And you bump into things all the time. And you trip all the time. And you can't see. Because of me. Because of me. Oh no. Oh no. They seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal, though. But it is! It really is! I'm getting lightheaded, can we? Okay. You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. But you would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine. Don't ever say that, okay? Don't ever say that. It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, and so they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding stupid eye. But, friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want, and you're sorry, and say you're sorry, promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now, while you're stuck in a time loop, you jump in and protect them every time. You'd protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it? And they did get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You do it again, the exact same way, for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you, and make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. You super duper promise? Super duper promise. Are we gonna keep going? Okay. Okay! As long as you promise, it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me, and I can protect you. And you can protect everyone, too. Yeah? Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Cute. I like it. Slowly, you hug them back. Oh my gosh, sorry. See? You do know how to hug. Looks like I do. Yeah. You got a memory of training. You'll always remember this. When a memory of training is equipped, your kit... Oh my gosh. Sorry, I've never seen something that's actually like pulling on my heartstrings so hard before. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm here. Your kid will never miss when attacking. I wasn't even doing the voice, I was so distracted. Your kid also learns the skill Billion Blows Technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your kid have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to them all over again. Remember that, okay? Okay, let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You nod. You both head back to Dormont. Tutorial quest. Oh my gosh! Okay! Seems for today it's just gonna be a lot of like really pulling on heartstrings today. That's all we have time for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and you approach the Change God statue. You close your single eye. Whew. Wow. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you want. See ya!